This is GodSoul Talk. GodSoul. GodSoul is my leader. GodSoul is my leader, whom I respect and approve of to be my leader. What is GodSoul? God is spirit, meaning the mind. The mind is God. Your mind is literally God. And your heart is a constituent of the mind, meaning a part and or whole of it. Therefore, thine heart is literally the God, and thine mind is literally the God, all in one. God is spirit. God is energy. God is emotion. God is power. God is the power within us all, within all of humanity. God is a service energy for us. I believe these things. I don't need the Bible to tell you this. I don't need any prophecies, or I don't need any fake judges to tell me either. I don't need too much of any information from this world, honestly, to help me validate and affirm this reality and this fact. God is the power inside of humanity. The spirit soul, that is God. To me personally, you can believe whatever you wish to believe. I don't believe woman should lead. I don't believe man should lead. I believe the spirit soul inside of us all should lead. Why do I say these things when the spirit soul is surface energy? The spirit soul is service energy, human service energy. Why would you allow something inside of you, which is only service energy, to lead you? Because it is you. And if service energy serves you, then your energy serves you, meaning you serve yourself, meaning you allow you to serve you. You let go and you let God. Serve yourself. Lead yourself. My whole and the entirety of my message in its absolute wholeness is to tell you one thing 10,000 times, 10,000 ways, and thousands of variations. And what is that one thing I'm going to tell you? Serve and or lead yourself. You are God. God should lead, meaning you should, meaning all of us together, meaning all of humanity together. That is my primary message, and my primary desire is to tell us all to lead ourselves. We need to lead ourselves. We need to work for ourselves and ourselves only. We need to work for ourselves and ourselves only. Who is we? The melanated people. Yea, of the planet with visible God skin. I get it. Right now, people of different countries, we don't see them as our own. That's because of their psychologicalness, their what's in their minds, the way they think at the current moment of time. They were raised over here in this country. We were raised over here in this country. They were raised down there in that country. Or they were raised up there in said country. Different places, different areas, different regions of land colonized to be called what they are. And only colonized to be called what they are, to raise the people up in the specific infrastructure in the way it was colonized upon that region of land with its specific title and polka dot flag. Like this is some battleship game or something. What video game or what board game is there where you go over and you take some land and you put a flag on it? That's the game they ran on the melanated people globally. All of we with the visible God skin. Visible God skin. The mark. The mark as it talks about in Revelation. When you hear the stories of the beast, the mark of the beast, know this. We are not beasts. It is referring to us. That whole number about the 666, Revelation 13:18, that number in regards to the 666 He who hath understanding, let him count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. What do you mean by number of a man? Atomic quantity number. And in the Bible that I have, that I study from, it is 600, 66. The 600 being the 600 protons, the 60 being the 60 electrons, and the neutrons, or the 6 neutrons of the mind. This is what we started off with. Remember, we started out as a whole. We started out as a whole being. So we started off as one whole 10-dimensional thinking mind being. We started out as a whole entire 10-dimensional thinking mind being. And we were separated genetically. An entirely new life was formed from said divine genetic modification. From the said divine genetic modification we endured as we were one whole being in our first days. Created an entirely new life form from our body and from our flesh of our flesh, woman. Even still, regardless, the power inside of we that we were planted with, and which gives us our lives and our abilities to function, allow that power to lead you, as it is a power that serves you. And the power that serves you will give you the power to serve you, as you will be in desiring to serve yourself, or in the position to do so. Lead yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Trust the spirit. Respect the soul. Trust the spirit. Respect the soul. Reject all evil and keep it out of thine space forever. GodSoul Talk. That's what this is. Such a simple infrastructure to hold dear to, or maybe to use to equip you all with. I desire to equip you all with this. I say things like I'm spiritually attacking you, or my spiritual attacking in reality is spiritual enhancements. And then my spiritual enhancements in reality are peace pals. And my peace pals in reality to equip the melanated people of the world with what they need to beat the spiritual warfare. Somehow, some way, use this to equip the melanated people of the world with what they need to beat the spiritual warfare. 4 things. Just more God talk. Plus, I just want to keep reminding you of this right here. 4 things. Spirit is the non-physical part of everybody, which is their seat. 1. Of emotions. 2. An emotion. The natural, instinctive state of mind. The full definition for clarity says this. An emotion is a natural, instinctive state of mind deriving from one's mood, circumstances, or relationships with others. That's what the actual definition says right there. Then there's another definition says we're reasoning. And knowledge, how derived from feelings or whatnot. It's such a wacky definition and a wacky way to label and describe the definition. But when you take a look at the word emotion, truly logically, like look at reality itself, look at the definition that was given unto us by the colonizers themselves, and then really take a look at what an emotion actually is in real life, using the information there in real life to combine it together to make it make more sense. An emotion, what it really is a natural instinctive state of mind deriving from the spirit soul itself, and or the natural instinctive state of mind itself, because the spirit soul is the natural instinctive state of mind. So the second thing is the emotion. The third thing, character. What is character? Character is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. The mental and moral qualities, both of them together in one sentence. I prefer to just keep morals alone, but the mental there as well, due to who gave us the word, whatever. They gave us the word, so just it's there for right now, but I would prefer just morals alone. But mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. The mental qualities distinctive to an individual. The moral qualities distinctive to an individual. What are a person's mental qualities? Can you tell what a person's mental qualities are? Are they good, bad, indifferent, or dead, or lost? Can you tell what a person's moral qualities are? Are they good moral qualities, bad moral qualities, indifferent moral qualities, or lost moral qualities, cloud nine moral qualities, spaced out moral qualities, rise above the heights of the clouds? You see. And then the fourth one, the soul. What is soul? Soul is the spiritual or immaterial part of everybody, everything, plants and animals, regarded as immortal. According to the knowledge or the information that's out here, in which labels and describe the literal definition of what a soul is. Did you know the oppressive body also gave us a definition for God as well? The definition the oppressive body gave us for the title God, the creator and ruler of the universe and source of all moral authority, the supreme being. It doesn't say the source of all immoral authority. It says the source of all moral authority, the supreme being. It doesn't say the inferior being. It says the supreme being, the one above all other things in the reality that we have here. This is GodSoul Talk. GodSoul. GodSoul is my leader. The Honorable Minister GodSoul. The Honorable Minister Louis GodSoul, Mild jab at my brothers in the Nation of Islam. Yeah, my leader is the Honorable Minister Louis GodSoul. Louis Farrakhan GodSoul, sure. My leader is the Honorable Minister GodSoul. That's my leader there. Virtually whatever my leader wants me to do, I am going to do it right away. I have absolute loyalty to my leader. My leader is the only one I will ever need in my life, ever. I serve my leadership night and day, non-stop. I aggressively move at God's speed. That's what I do. Now my purpose and my desire here now is to just put this idea into the world. How my leadership will have his world. Because my leadership, the source of all moral authority, the true God soul, my leadership made this entire reality first. And he designed it for himself. My leadership didn't design this reality for the devil to have it. My leadership designed this reality for himself to have it. And he will have his world. And he will have his people. And he will have them move at his speed forever. My leadership is God's soul. And my leadership is going to take back his world. And everything that he brought with it. And everything that he made for it to be a constituent of himself. God is my leader. God's soul is my leader. And I am God's soul's first lieutenant. Soul first. This is GodSoul Talk. I want to introduce this concept to the world. Packaged in what could be also labeled and described as soul pride. I want to introduce this concept to the people. Packaged in what could be labeled and described as soul pride. "12 things. Soul freedom, soul liberation, soul sovereignty, and soul coexistence. Soulful principles, soulful balance, soulful tranquility, and soul pride. Soul speed, soul first, soul theocracy, and my soul tribe is going to take over your world. When this conviction of mine plants, for my God talk is also just random word seeds that you all are going to water down later. I guarantee you are. I know you are. There's no doubt about it. You're going to water these seeds. You are. This channel can sit here and not blow up for months. And there still will come a time and a season where you will come back to water everything I have said. I guarantee you will. My God is going to take over your world. My God is going to rule you all. No one can stop my God from taking his world back. No one can. God will have his world. God will have his world. God will have his world. This is GodSoul Talk. GodSoul is my leader. That non-physical voice you hear in your head, that is my God. That is my God in your head there. My God. The power of my God in your head. No, the external God doesn't talk. The external God, who you all feel like is a physical voice talking to you from the sky, doesn't exist. My God does. My God is real. Yours is not. My God is natural. Yours is artificial. My God is true. Yours is made up. My God is better than yours in every way possible. Yours is trash. It needs to be taken out. Toss it to the incinerator. Never to be seen again. Burning for all the days of its life. Burning for all the days of its life. I don't really like to throw life into the conversation whenever I speak in regards to something negative, because life, that word represents what's internal, and to live represents what's external. Life governs me. Living doesn't. Life governs me. Living doesn't. Life is my leadership. Living is not. I serve life, not the living. This is GodSoul Talk. The God you believe in is external. The God I believe in is internal. The internal God is our non-physical voice. The external God is air. This is GodSoul Talk. I'm bringing a lot of soul pride to your world. God's soul pride. Shalom, shalom, shalom. May these words reach you all with superior grace and within superior benevolence. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.